Recognize anyone in the photo? I recognize two, at least. Yeah. I don't want to recognize this guy because anyone who thinks it's a good idea, anyone who thinks it's a good idea as a man to wear that costume when we're in the middle of the biggest takeover by the elite, then you need your heads checked or you work for them. It's very easy to just get a disguise, yeah? A costume, a gimmick, yeah? So, we're going to talk about a few people now, okay? So, this one here with the Flu World Order top is Lipsy Lou. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you evidence. We're not just going to lie like these people do, okay, and spread slander and allegations and rumours. We're going to show you facts, right, and connections. So first of all, you see this connection here, don't you? Right, you got Tatman there. Yeah. And you've got this woman, Lipsy Lou, who came onto my panel, and I'm going to play you some of it in a second, okay? So there you go. Straight away, we've got a joke here. It's basically a joke. You got Tatman there. You got this woman here who literally was walking backwards to make sure that her coat was displayed on camera. The position of Tatman was probably on purpose as well, to show that they were connected. And basically what the operation was they were trying to get me, through her and others, to believe that Tatman was actually decent. Yeah. So we had people on my stream literally come on and say, "Oh, do you know what? We had a meeting. We literally had a meet, and if you need to find it, I'll look for it. Right, the stream. We had literally G-Truth say about Tatman that, you know what, he knows a lot, or he's a decent, or whatever, blah blah blah. He knew his stuff. Tatman now might be someone who you see all the time, yeah, because he's the one who holds a banner all the time. So it's in their interest to give him credibility, right? But what you must never do is forget the fact of what he was like right at the start of all these protests. And if I've got any photos, let me just have a look to illustrate this point. One sec. It literally takes so long. Right, so there you go. There's Tatman there, yeah? Look at his face, right? Let alone the guy with the so-called blood dripping down his head. But then the other guy in the black shirt who's literally nearly got his hand in his mouth. Yeah. So those three that I've just mentioned, yeah, something not right about that, isn't there? So that's Tatman. Oh, here's Tatman again. Yeah. So that's who they want you to believe is a decent chap and is a good representation of the truth movement. Yeah. Yeah. It's hilarious. There he is again. This is... No matter what someone says to me, they could say, do you know what, Tatman, he sings like Pavarotti. He plays the piano like Mozart or whatever. They could say, you know, he heals swans, or he created oxygen. You know, I don't know anything. And I'd still say, nah, he's a wrong one, mate. He's a wrong one. They obviously are using this guy to fake events, whether they be arrests, scuffles, like his event where he's with biased Amy and he's like shouting at a policeman in his high pitched voice, and it's all quite pathetic, really. So there you go, yeah. Tatman. That's just concentrating on Tatman. Now let's go back to Lipsy Lou, yeah? The female flu world order. Female grey bleeder.
Very well. I got a really bad chest infection. I've been ill for the last few days.
Oh, she's contaminated with COVID.
You're gonna be Blair Witch soon. You want some zinc, and you want some manuka honey, and you want some vitamin D.
And you want to stay away from grey bleeder.
He's been trying to talk to me outside the court, but because I've been watching John Overkill's videos, obviously it's clearly that, you know, he works for someone, do you know what I mean? So it's the thing is, he's been seen in Glasgow.
I didn't notice when I watched this back that she actually gets a text message. And if I remember, this was quite late at night. She said she's got a chest infection, right? She's coming on to the show. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Birmingham, Manchester.
Wow. He's been seen in a lot of videos, and even me, I couldn't get to these places. And I support Piers Corbyn. I work with Piers, you know.
Who was it?
Yeah.
Who was it pointed? Hang on, who was it?
Exactly, for someone who's homeless.
What do you mean? Is that what he says?
Well, he looks homeless.
He ain't homeless. Are you mad?
He'd be playing the part, though. Just playing the part.
I'm saying playing part as someone who's homeless, because when I used to work with Gazer at the protest pen, by the way, I'm just going to tell everyone,
another dodgy one.
Not someone to be trusted. I worked with Gazer.
Well, I mean, I know more about Gazer than you think.
Oh, don't.
I did at first. I wanted to.
Let her speak, Rich. Go on. She sounds like she's been there. Go on, tell us some more.
Right. Gazer, I worked with Gazer inside the movement, and that guy scammed me for a lot of money.
So, this lady's come on, right? She says she watches my channel, and because of my channel that she knows about Grey Bleeder, right? So she's fine to throw Grey Bleeder on the bus. She said that she worked with Piers Corbyn. She said that she worked with Gazer Frackman, and now she's going to throw Gazer Frackman under the bus, right?
That's one of his tricks.
How would he scam you for money?
Let's just say
200 quid here.
100 quid here. We're talking about 30 grand.
Is he with Stand Up X?
So, now she's come onto my show and said that Gazer Frackman has conned her out of 30 grand, right? Literally, she just said that.
Where would 30 grand go missing? How?
Exactly. The thing is, I'm the only person who can take Gazer down and stop.
Are you listening? Are you listening?
Grand, and he's bonked it.
Oh my God, I've got evidence for that, because it wasn't all in one transaction, it was different transactions, do you know what I mean?
Over a long time.
I've got that evidence in my bank statement because it went direct into his bank account. So he can't deny and say, oh, that woman is lying, or that woman is this, or that woman is that, because I can provide bank statements that prove that it's his account and his name on it, that the money got transferred to. Because I believed in the cause. This was my saving. I was supposed to go to Turkey this year because, oh my God, I worked for myself, you see, until I got sick with cancer, stage 3.
I think she needs to meet Blurg.
You know, because I was selling like silver and I wanted to sort of take my way up the ladder, and I wanted to start selling gold. So I had some of the savings to go to Turkey and buy some gold this year, and it didn't happen. That's what Gazer does. A lot of people worked with Gazer and left Gazer, you know. So I just wanted to clarify that.
But why would you give him 30 grand and what's he spent it on? That's a bit.
Just noticed Nab does, Sab does that thing with the nostrils that a lot of people do when they, when they're addicted to some substance.
Yeah, because he's only got one baseball cap, so it's not baseball caps.
It's definitely not par. That's a bit.
So I just wanted to clarify that.
But why would you give him 30 grand and what's he spent it on? That's a bit.
Yeah, because he's only got one baseball cap, so it's not baseball caps.
It's definitely not par.
How do I end this?
See, at this point, she starts so-called crying, right? I thought it was quite a funny joke to say if Gazer really took all that money that he wasn't spending it on caps because he literally only has one cap that he wears all the time. And yeah, she got upset.
Yeah, because he's only got one baseball cap, so it's not baseball caps.
She starts crying now. I don't know why.
Yeah, because he's only got one baseball cap, so it's not baseball caps.
It's definitely not par.
How do I end this? How do I end this? When I mean, come and help me, please, Mama.
Proof.
Come here, Mama. Come and help me with this.
I need some help.
So yeah, she comes onto my panel, says she's been watching my channel and that's how she knows about Grey Bleeder, throws him under the bus, says she worked for Piers Corbyn, says she worked for Gazer Frackman, then throws him under the bus, says that he's stolen 30 grand off her. And then all of a sudden just starts crying on the panel, asks her mummy to come and help her end the live stream, and there you go. Now I was happy to leave it at that, okay, but they didn't want to do that. So basically, she got people to say that we were bullying her. Well, we didn't force you to come on. We didn't force you to speak about that 30 grand thing. No one even knew about that until you said that. Whether it's real or not, no one even knew about it. So that was information that you volunteered, and you just then started crying. So yeah, I was happy to leave it at that. You know, we all have issues, we all have problems and worries, so I'm not going to go too much into detail, and that's why I didn't mention you at all after that. But like I said, you got people to try and say that we did something wrong, but in my opinion we didn't, and I just showed you that. The next sort of stuff I had with her, and after all this I said, do we have a problem? She said no. Well, yesterday I went into Resistant GB's room and she was in there and she started saying that I spoke badly of her daughter, or I don't even know. To be honest with you, I don't know anything about this woman. I don't know if she's got kids or not. And even if she did, there's no way I would even bring them into it. So stop lying about me. I've got my own family. So don't you dare make out like I would ever say anything about anyone's children. That is a straight up lie. Probably like the lie that you told about being conned out of 30 grand. Okay? So don't come to me with that bullshit. I'm fine with people... I'm fine with people. The only problem I have is when they literally start lying about me in public. That's when I won't have it, and that's when you get exposed. Because you fight, you know, you want to play with fire, you get burnt. Simple as that. So you're walking around in this flu ward order thing, this gimmick thing, yeah? You're hanging around with Tapman, and you're trying to make me... basically, you were trying to make me back down and say that Tapman is a decent guy and he represents the truth movement. Well, that's never going to happen, no matter the people who you send to try and convince me, whether it be someone in my circle of friends who I trusted for months, or whether it be this guy on the right, whoever it is, no one's going to convince me that this man here, no one is going to convince me that this man here represents me or my family. Get the F out of here. Get the F out of here. This man, this thing, does not represent me. He's fake. He's used in staged events. He does not represent me. And the fact that he chills with you tells you everything that you need to know about that woman who came on my panel. Yeah? So again, here he is, and he's amongst all the actors. Yeah? Here he is again. Here he is again. That's what normal people see, and they think that people who are against the lockdown are like this guy here. That's what they want. So, him and Grey Bleeder are very similar in the fact that they're there to discredit, okay? So, whereas Grey Bleeder discredits by basically looking like he's just literally woken up under a bridge, you've got Tatman, who is a discreditor as well, but in a different way, in the football hooligan way, yeah? So there you go. So there's Tatman. Now, we're going on to other connections now, okay? So here, on the left, with the Alice band, you have Rectum Spectrum, yeah? Supposedly getting into a bit of bother with the police. And who's there? Pavlova and Subject Access. Pavlova and Subject Access are friends, okay? So Subject Access is friends with a known actor, with a known provocateur, with a known anti-Islam provocateur who has bodyguards. Simple as that. So it doesn't really matter what you say, Subject Access. You are friends with an actor, with a crisis actor, with a political agent provocateur. Shame on you. Simple as that. Okay? And then you have, these two dicks, which I actually personally believe that they're father and son. I could be wrong. But they're just basically, they're trying to make out like they're on your side, and they're taking the piss out of you, because they just walk around part of fake arrests, filming fake arrests. And this knobhead on the left, David Curtin, was actually filming him get arrested, yeah? How many times do you see politicians get their mobile out and start filming arrests and stuff? They don't. That's why you don't see it. The only reason you see it is because he's fake. And this dude, Resistance GB, No Resistance ET, you are a politician as well. You are a politician. So stop making out that you're a man of the people, because you're not. You're a politician. You're a snake actor. That's what you are. So here's Piers Coldsore here getting arrested for the 58th time. And look who's there with his Alice band. Rectum Spectrum. Yeah? So all these knobheads, yeah, they've got a big loyalty to Piers Corbyn. Yeah? I mean, look at this. Look at it. Fake as hell, bruv. Yeah? I can't even look at it. It just makes me feel sick. Can't even look at this, because once you see that something's fake, it just insults your intelligence. And look, he's on the BBC News. Prick. You prick. You faker. You faker. The reason they choose you is because you're a minority, so it causes tension, and also because you're 8 foot tall, so that you can physically sort of get away with this stuff without really getting hurt, yeah? fake actors. Fake actors. And look, when Resistance GB is getting arrested, who's here? Big Phil, Uncle Phil, David Curtin, the shill, traitor. And who's there shouting and swearing at police? That's right, Tatman. Tatman, who's friends with sodding Flu World Order, the woman, yeah? And who's in the background? There you go, Subject Access. Filming all his favourite actors. Yeah? Imagine getting paid to film fake things. Imagine getting paid to film things that you know are fake. Imagine the lack of morality that you have to have. Imagine what fuels these people. Disgusting. So yeah, you got Resistance GB, aka No Resistance ET, getting fake arrested. And you got the fake mayor, potential mayor David Curtin, and then the fake protester Tatman, and then the fake filmer Subject Access. I mean, how much fakeness do you want? Costumes and characters. Costumes and characters. To make us look stupid, to make us look surreal, to make us look as if we are not part of the same reality. Costumes and gimmicks. Yeah? Costumes and gimmicks. Costumes and gimmicks. But you know, these actors, they always need someone to film them. And just look at Resistance, No Resistance, making that massive effort to film this. Yeah? It's just crap. They're pretending they're on your side. It's all for show. It's smoke and mirrors. They are not on your side. They are probably very well off. They've probably been promised many things. And just look here. Yeah? So you got Haiku there being filmed by this actor. Yeah? Who won't even deny it. He won't even deny that he gets fake arrested. He just laughs it off. So you got Haiku there, and then you got Mr. Grey Bleeder, and then you got No Resistance right behind him. I mean, seriously, yeah. That's what you think represents me, do you? Oh God. So Haiku Ku's supposedly like a communist. Grey Bleeder's a prick, and No Resistance is a fake actor. So brilliant. It's really great. And then here you have Gazer Frackman, who is the one who supposedly stole 30 grand off Lipsy Lou, a.k.a. Flu World Order, a.k.a. Female Grey Bleeder. And here you have Spectrum with the Alice Band, who we've already seen right next to Piers Corbyn, say to this guy, Gazer, is your name John Overkill? Yeah? So they're bringing my name into these fake events now. Now, why would they do that? Why would they do that? So, Gazer Frackman, Spectrum, Gazer Frackman accused of stealing 30 grand. Spectrum says to him, what's your name? John Overkill. You know it's Gazer Frackman. You know very well. You're both on the same side as well. And this is probably just a fake event in order to sort of... I can't even tell you what they did this for, to be honest with you. I can't even tell you. And like I said, you know, walking backwards so that everyone can see the Flu World Order sign, so she's got connections to the other Flu World Order guy. Standing right next to Tatman as well. Standing next to a man in a female Santa outfit. It's just taking the piss out of you guys, yeah? They are taking the piss out of you guys. It's a joke. That load of shit is what supposedly represents the truth movement. Are you kidding me? And here's biased Amy. Here's biased Amy. Yeah. Who's that in the background, guys? Who's that in the background with the sunglasses on? If you know my channel, you should know who that is by now. And I also want you to notice the weather, okay? I want you to notice the weather. Do you really think that it's worthy of him wearing shades? Do you really think it's worthy of her wearing shades? Because I sodding don't. Don't tell me that's Chris there as well. Yeah, it is Chris as well. So there's Chris and Pavlova. There's Chris with his umbrella that he always carries around. It's probably one of his acting props as well. And he's wearing that, like, communist Russia hat. Yeah? So here's Biased Amy again. And then who's there in the background? That's it, Tapman. Yeah? Tapman. So you've seen the connections now? Oh, look. This prick. No Resistance ET. About to get fake arrested. And who's there looking at him? Biased Amy. And Tapman. And look at the lining of this guy's coat. Isn't that enough just to make you chunder? What a prick. And there he is, look. In the background, giving his fake girlfriend a big hug while talking to Tapman. So Resistance GB is connected to Tapman as well. Yeah? So Tapman is connected to both Flu World Orders. He's connected to Piers Corbyn. He's connected to Biased Amy. He's connected to Resistance GB, aka ET as well. And here he is holding the banner. Yeah? Holding the banner. And there's this prick again. Resistance and Tapman. Here again. And who's there next to him? Prick Grey Bleeder. Everyone's favourite Grey Bleeder. Grey Bleeder and Tapman. I mean, who would have thought it? You'd actually see them together like that. I mean, how many shit crisis actors do you want to have in one shot? Depressing, mate. Depressing. Because they're still doing it now. Yeah? Just tell me, when you see this picture, what do you think, guys? Do you feel happy? Do you feel angry? Do you don't care? I mean, what do you feel when you see these two representing the anti-lockdown movement, which we are part of? What do you think, guys? And the orange bag, which is, yeah. And here's a separate occasion. Here's another occasion, and you got Piers Corbyn looking like an eccentric old tramp, and then Tapman behind, and Grey Bleeder smoking his cigarette. Right. So again, that is the lockdown movement. The anti-lockdown movement is Piers Cold Sore, Tapman, and Grey Sodding Bleeder. That's the truth movement, guys. Well done. And there's Gazer Frackman, who supposedly took 30 grand off that woman who came on my panel. I didn't ask her to come on and talk about that. It's none of my business. It's nothing to do with me. If you really do have this issue, then you sort it out in court. I wouldn't really advise you to come and talk about something that hasn't happened yet. It makes you look unprofessional. So yeah. So you got the flu. This was like in the summer. You got the Flu World Order sign there, and then you got Chris there again with his umbrella. Yeah. He just carries that umbrella everywhere with his orange coat, which is so visible, that orange coat. Yeah. Yeah, man. And then here in this shot, you've got Pavlova, the actor, proven actor. Yeah, you got Spectrum, who is obviously in bed with him, probably literally. Yeah. And then you got here on the right the security guard for Pavlov, Braden, and Hatun. Yeah. Thick as thieves, mate. Actors. And, you know, the reason they're so adamant that they wanted me to back off Tatman is because he does stuff like this. He literally goes on stage with Piers Coldsaw and he holds his megaphone for him like a little bitch. So that's why they were trying their best to make me back off Tatman and not say stuff about him, because they knew that he was a massive part of this and he was going to be always there, basically. Yeah. It's just, oh God, it makes me cringe looking at these two. And look, here he is with Gazer. All right. So I think this photo tells you everything you need to know. Because remember, this girl, Lipsy Lou, the Fluid Order girl, came on my panel and started crying about Gazer Frackman. Oh, look, Tatman's there. So you're friends with Tatman, who's standing right next to Gazer Frackman. So maybe you're all on the same side and you're just actors and you film these things to try and put me off the scent. Yeah, but it's not going to work because I've got good intuition. I would call it a sixth sense now. Yeah. So, this lady, Fluid Order, female grey bleeder, attacking Gazer, but here he is stood next to someone that she hangs around with, Tatman. Exposed. Oh, look, there she is. There she is. And who's she talking to, guys? That's right, Tatman. So, here she is. Here he is standing next to Gazer Frackman, and here he is standing next to her. But she supposedly is, really upset because Gazer here in the red hat stole 30 grand. Oh God. So in this shot, you got female grey bleeder, you got Tatman, you got Cricket Man here in the light blue jacket, and then you got Tyrant Finder there next to the guy in the grey hoodie. Yeah. Oh God Almighty. All I can do is laugh now. That's all I can do. I've run out of anger. All I can do is just laugh. Look at that. Look at it. Look at that. Look at it. These two are going to save us from the New World Order. These two are going to save us. Oh, it's just hilarious, mate. So I've already shown you that Biased Amy has connections to Tatman, has connections to Flu World Order, and this prick as well, yeah? Look, there she is. Biased Amy and Tatman. And Tatman here is having a go at this fake policeman called Constable Terry, Sergeant Terry. And he's going, I saw you guys took a knee for Black Lives Matter. It was pathetic. He's really, really shit acting. And do you know who films it? Red Hat guy. Yeah, who spoke about on another video. So, Biased Amy and Tatman there in a fake event. Biased Amy and Tatman, fake event. Biased Amy and Red Hat Boy, who I just mentioned. And look at the shirt she's wearing. Free Tommy Robinson. Okay? So she's free Tommy Robinson and she's connected to Tatman, and she's connected to him, yeah? So she's a Tommy Robinson fan and he's connected to her. And she's connected to Tatman, who's connected to her who's connected to him. It's just a joke, mate. Joke. Wake up. And there he is, look at him, bless him, with his blue shopping bag. My God. My God. What can I say? What can I say, guys? And when I saw this banner after the Ulrich thing, it just reminded me of Ulrich. Martial law is here. Oh dear. Just the two of us. We can fake it if we try. Just the two of us. We love to lie. Filming fake arrests. We can fake it if we try. Filming fake arrests. There you go, guys. I think I've showed you a massive, massive connection of people there, yeah? All connected. Yeah? All connected. It's a joke, mate. Bias Damie, Resistance GB, Tatman, Piers Corbin, Female Grey Bleeder, Tatman, Cricket Man, Tyrant Finder, Gazer Frackman with Tatman. Pavlova and Rectum and the security guard with the beard. Gazer Frackman, who supposedly stole 30 grand off that poor helpless woman who came on my panel, cried and said, "Mummy, can you turn the live stream off for me, Mummy?" Grey Bleeder, Tatman, Piers Corbin, bunch of pricks. Look at them, pricks. They do not represent us. They do not represent us. They are fake. They film fake arrests. They film fake events. They film fake violence. They have fake girlfriends. They have fake companies. Yeah? Pathetic. And know what you're doing. I've exposed you, and that's why you do what you do, but it won't work. Because the truth's out there now. It's too late. It's too late. It's done now. Forget it. I don't know who pays you, who you really are, but forget it, because it's done now. It's over. You are not going to win. You're not going to win. Do you understand? Yeah? Just look at that photo. And you know how many events that they filmed at this location with me in mind? At least two. At least two. They filmed Grey Bleeder, yeah, literally to try and counter what I said, but they did such a shit job. It was just comical. And then this was filmed with me in mind as well, because they literally bring my name into it and nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. And Spectrum, this guy on the left, knows exactly who Gazer Frackman is. He knows exactly who he is. So for him to say, "Is your name John Overkill?" shows you that they're just trying to put my name out there for whatever reason. Hi Cuckoo, Resistance GB. Actors. Costumes and gimmicks. Yeah? And that's how I'm able to come up with all these names for these characters, because they literally are characters with costumes and gimmicks and backstories and legends, and they build their legend and then they do these fake events, and then I expose them, and then they swarm like locusts on me. But it doesn't matter, because like I said, truth is truth, and it's already done now. They've been exposed. It's too late now. Should have done a better job. Pathetic scum. Mayor actor David Curtin, the actor, the fake mayor, yeah. Tatman, the fake anti-lockdown protester. Subject Access, the fake filmer, yeah. Resistance GB gets filmed faking an arrest. Pathetic. Pathetic. Embarrassing, mate. Look at you, embarrassment. And it's funny, isn't it? Because these gloves that they're wearing are similar to gloves that I've seen on quite a few of these actors now. So what does that tell you, eh? They're using the same kind of equipment as the police are. So why would that be, eh? Why would that be? Politician. You're just a politician and a fake actor. The teeth look the same, man. Eyes, the same. Possibly the nose as well. Yeah. Yeah, there's a possibility these two are father and son. There is a possibility. And then you have Spectrum Rectrum, and then Pavlova and Subject Access filming it. They're all in it together. They all know each other. They're all a bunch of fakes. Sorry to shout. Tatman there with veins popping out his head. Yeah, that's who they want me to back off. They don't want me to talk about Tatman. That's why they said that. Oh yeah, we had a meeting with him and he knows his stuff. Oh, does he? Yeah. Or is that what you're saying now? Because basically I exposed him for being like this. Yeah. And the guy with the Nike swoosh, I made a video about him as well. Okay. So, let's leave it like this, alright? I have no interest in you whatsoever. I never even spoke about you. You weren't even on my radar. You then did this, and then I said, that's a bit strange, because that's the coat that Aaron had. And then you came on my show, told us that you'd lost 30 grand to Gazer Frackman, cried, then asked Mummy to get you off the live stream. You're affiliated to Tatman. Yeah, you're affiliated to Tatman. You're affiliated to Gazer Frackman. So yeah, don't lie about me, because if you lie about me, you make me angry, and then I expose you, okay? So you lied about me talking about your child, whether it's a daughter or son. I have no clue, because I don't know anything about you whatsoever. So you're a liar, and you're trying to discredit me. Well, I've discredited you because you're affiliated with Tatman, okay? Simple as that. And nothing you can say will change that. So you are affiliated with this guy here who stands and swears at the police in front of everyone but doesn't get arrested. Yeah? That's who you are affiliated with. So yeah, if I was you, I would concentrate on the fact that you've been exposed, and yeah, doesn't matter what lies you come up with. The truth is the truth. I've nothing to hide, and therefore I have the ability just to expose you like I have done. All right? So they're all connected. They're all filming fake events, fake arrests, and they're doing it to scare you into not going out, into not protesting, to not having your say, to keep you in fear. And they use gimmicks and costumes and fake events, and they're always the same shitty actors getting filmed by the same fake journalists. Yeah? So, don't ever lie about me unless you want me to expose you even more than you already have been, okay? It's very easy. It's very easy. I've got all the evidence that I have ever needed right here, yeah? To show who's connected, who stands with who, yeah? So if you remember, she was fine to throw Grey Bleeder on the bus, but, you know, Tatman, no, he's a good guy, you know. He's a good guy. We hang out. Oh, God. And Biased Amy's got some skeletons in her closet. Once you find her real name, you'll find out that she'd been to court over harassment of someone. You'll also find out that the police have wasted a lot of money trying to rescue her from certain things that she's done, okay? I'm not even going to go into that because I don't want to mock the afflicted. Okay? Right, I'm going to call that, okay? Because I think I've proved more than enough that these people are connected and that they were doing their best to try and defend Tatman, throw Gazer Frackman under the bus, even though they're probably connected to him anyway. Okay, it's all a lie. What you got to remember is they have to control both sides. So let's say they got, you know, Gazer Frackman, and someone's going to argue with him. They have to control the person who's arguing with them. They can't let anything, you know, risk anything going wrong. So therefore, they have to control both sides, and that's why they have their crisis actors like Pavlova, their fake filmers like Spectrum, and then their security guards like this guy here with the beard. Yeah? Simple as that. Alright, guys. So I hope you see things a bit clearer now about all these connections, and knowledge is power, everyone. So thanks for watching and listening. Wish you all the best for the rest of your evening. No new normal. Unite the people to fight the evil. This has been John Overkill, and we are over and out. Peace to all the overkillers. We stay strong. We stay relentless. We expose the snakes for what they are. And we do this in a non-violent way. We do this all legally, okay? Because we are better than them. We don't need to use violence, intimidation, anything like that. We use the truth. The truth is our weapon. The truth is our weapon, okay? Everyone, take care. Peace to you.